You guys, no ghosting.
Hi guys, I'm Nathan.
And I'm Hailey.
And I'm Meg.
That's
we have
right.
a third.
We added a third to the group today. And that's because we are here at Ironworks Pottery here at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair because this year she is doing throwing classes. And what are those?
What are those? My goodness. So the idea is you come, you learn to throw. It takes about an hour or so, and you will go home with a piece that you made.
That's awesome.
So today, Hailey and I are both going to make our own pieces.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, when we're done with each of our own pieces, we're going to show them to you. And we want you guys to vote down in the comments below as to whose you thought turned out the best.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going to win.
We'll see. We'll let them decide.
Ladies first, I
Okay.
think.
Wheel throwing class.
Yay.
We're doing it. So, step one,
Yes.
I want you to aim for the center
Okay.
and throw your piece of clay into the middle.
Like just a nice solid boop.
Like you're not kidding.
Right. Nathan's head.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the center though.
It's okay. I want you to slide it towards the middle. Slide it. Now give it a good whack on top. Flat palm. There you go.
It's still a little offset.
That's okay. Actual first step is centering. Full speed on the wheel, pedal to the metal, and a big scoop of water onto your clay. Sit as close to the wheel as you can get, so kind of scooch forward.
Okay.
That left hand is going to be nice and flat.
Oh, and I'm bracing it here?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right hand is going to be a fist. It's going to go on top in the center. Now you're going to touch the clay and lean forward.
What am I aiming to do?
Just kind of smooth it out for now. We're not really
Okay.
aiming for anything in particular.
Hang on.
Like you're not kidding. Get it on there.
Got this.
Down. There we go.
No,
That
now it's a
looks good.
really weird shape.
It's okay.
Okay.
So full speed.
Now it really looks like the thing from the Ghost movie.
More pressure on top. More pressure
Yeah.
from the side. There you go.
Brian.
Okay. So
Okay.
now, bracing your thumb on the back of your left hand,
Whoa.
pull with your first fingers.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't know what's going to happen, but all right. Sounds
You're
good.
going to make a cone. We're making a Christmas tree, essentially.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And climb with the clay. So come
Up.
up towards the top as you make your cone. Perfect.
Okay.
You have made a cone.
Okay. Have I?
You have. You have.
All right.
Cone is subjective.
Okay, yeah.
We're not
yeah.
looking for perfect. I want you to gently hold that left thumb.
Okay.
It's not a joystick. We're not playing Atari with our thumb.
Right.
Gently hold that left thumb. Start at the top of your cone, and you're going to lean forward, pushing all that clay down and away from you.
Oh, flapping off again.
What in the world? I'm going to come in and give you a hand.
Yeah, please do.
I'm going to
That's
form you
where I
back into a
wasn't.
cone. My goodness. This piece of clay,
So it's not me.
it's
the
not
clay.
you. It is.
Is that normal to
Oh,
have
yes.
clay not always work with you?
Oh, yes. The clay has a mind of its own, for certain.
Okay,
I
interesting.
would say for the first 5 years or so, you never really know what you're making. The clay is almost always in charge during that time. So now we're going to
Definitely
go.
in charge for me right now.
It's okay.
That looks more like a cone.
A little. So now,
All right.
yep, flat palm,
All
fist on top, lean forward. So pause for a second.
Yeah.
You were starting to get a little like
Yeah.
flying saucer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I want you to make sure that those hands are best friends. And really make sure that there's no space for that clay to find and create
Yeah.
the flying saucer
Oh
shape.
my gosh.
I know it's a lot.
My brain can't like figure. Am I still like holding on?
Yep.
Or am I? Okay.
Yep. So full speed on your wheel.
Speed.
Come down a little further, so a little more pressure on top. See how we have a much rounder sort of shape to
Yeah.
the edge? There you go.
So.
You have centered the clay.
Hey.
Yay!
Now we begin.
Yes, now the real work actually does begin.
All right.
So from here, we're going to start working on the interior of our piece.
Okay.
We're going to use middle fingers,
Okay.
and you're going to find the center.
Ah.
You're going to start closer to you
Uh-huh.
and let the vortex
Oh,
pull
fun.
your fingers to the center.
Okay.
Right? So then we're going to widen that opening. Okay?
Do I want them?
Yeah, water is
in
great.
there? That's good.
I
All right.
I throw with a ton of water.
Okay. Good.
I can
Great.
tell with all the water that's
Yeah,
all around
seriously.
here.
No, I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like a fish in my muck, some kind of mud fish.
All right. So just pulling out straight,
Pulling straight
toward
towards
myself.
yourself. And it does take a little bit of pressure, but we don't want to go too quickly
Yeah.
because we're not trying to go super far.
Because I did
either.
notice it got a little wobbly. when I
Yeah,
did that.
sometimes it'll pick up a little bit of a dance.
Okay.
A little hula hoop is what we call it.
So how
a little further.
Okay.
So you want to be able to fit at the very least both of your thumbs side by side and maybe even a third thumb like in the middle, if that makes sense.
Wait, you have 3 thumbs?
I do not, but we do use them for measuring a lot, so it would be helpful to have a third thumb. If
Oh,
only.
okay. Okay,
If
so it's
only.
measuring.
Yes, measuring with your third thumb.
So it's about 3 there,
Perfect.
as far as I can tell.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks great. Now we're going to do a little bit of cleanup.
Okay.
So you're going to take your sponge, wring it out, and get it nice and smooth up on the
Sorry about
edge.
that. Smooth on the inside, you
Yep.
said, or the outside? Okay.
On the inside, and then down the outside as well.
All right.
And even onto the bat.
Onto the what?
Onto the bat? That's
Bat?
a great question.
Yeah, what's a bat?
So a bat is a piece of either wood, plastic, or
which
ceramic.
is that, like, square. there.
Exactly, that
Okay.
you're seeing there that we throw on top of. It makes
Cool.
it really easy to switch out between pieces.
Okay.
Now are you ready for the actual hard part?
Oh, yeah. No. I liked that. I felt like I had that under control.
Yeah, you did. You did really good. So from here, we're actually going to completely change our posture.
Okay.
This is going to sound strange, but sit on both of your butt cheeks so that you are
Yes.
centered.
Yeah, that's actually what I just did.
Yep. And we're also going to slow down, so about half speed.
Okay.
Set your speed and then pick your foot straight up without rocking it.
Yeah.
And it'll stay on. That takes one whole thing
Yeah,
out of the
and I
equation.
don't have to think about
Don't have to
that.
think about that.
Okay.
Add some water to your piece. Link those thumbs. Relax your shoulders. Thank you.
I'm trying to
I
get my
know.
height
I know it's a
here.
lot.
Alright.
Gentle squeeze. Come up to the rim, nice and slow. Ooh. It's okay. A
Pop
little
out.
less pressure. You're going to
Okay.
start again at the base.
Interesting. Oh, my nails keep getting stuck.
Always.
Oh, man.
We're going to switch to strengthening the rim or
Yeah.
compressing the rim.
Yeah.
So then you're going to go back to pulling the wall up.
Again,
Increase your
keep going?
pressure. Yep,
Okay.
increase your pressure by like 1%.
Good.
Come away slow. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I got it, how you were saying, like, start to relax it.
Yes.
That seems very important.
As-
That's why I would pop off.
Now we're going to work on shaping.
Okay.
So, are we more interested in like a little round sort of vase shape or more of a bowl? What are you feeling?
What can I use at home?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what should I do.
We really don't have any vases.
I know. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
do a vase.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
So, absolutely. Let's go up a little bit taller then. Give her a squeeze. There you go. Come up nice and slow.
Yeah, it definitely changed shape.
Yes,
Oh, man,
indeed.
it got thin.
It's okay. So
Okay.
now you're going to do the compression on the rim.
All right.
And now I want both of your wrists together.
Okay.
And you're going to very gently approach and round over that opening.
Okay.
And kind of come up a little and over the top lip. Beautiful.
Okay.
That looks great. We're going to take a second and clean it up.
Okay.
So using your sponge, get the water out of the inside. So on the table here is a little wooden knife, and we're going to use that to trim off the excess little skirt of clay down around the base. Beautiful job. And then you're going to smooth that cut line
Okay.
with your sponge.
Okay.
Beautiful
There.
job.
Okay.
Look at you.
Yay.
All done.
All done.
All done.
Whoa. I made something.
You did it! So if you want to
Stand
pop
up.
that off of the wheel,
Okay.
just kind of grab the edges and lift. There you
This is
go.
when it gets broken.
Yeah, I know.
And then right over here, you're just going to set it.
All right.
Great job.
It definitely went better than when I was in high school because I remember that was just failure all around.
I liked it where I tied the front around to the back,
Oh.
kind of like an apron almost, and it just sort of seemed to work
Yeah,
well.
I feel like I'm putting a tunic on.
That's well, it
Like
looks
a
like a
nice tunic.
tunic, yeah.
So what are the options that you get when you do this class?
Bowl is absolutely the easiest thing to make. Haley was a little more adventurous and went for the vase option.
Well, it's because I convinced her to do it.
That's fair. I know.
I
you're
peer
trying-
pressured her into
you're,
it.
You're trying to win the contest. I
Uh-huh.
see.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
So when you're here for the class, we try to keep it as simple as we can.
That makes sense. If we're only doing it for like an hour, you want to be able to get in, make something, feel like you did something. So-
Exactly. Grab the cone of clay first and plop it down hard. There you go.
It sounded better than mine.
Do you want to take your ring off for
Oh.
temporarily? You can set it here.
I
Just
don't know if it'll come off.
well, if you can.
It was already like clayed on.
It's on there.
All right.
It's on there. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
I got a little bit of a slip under there, and it slipped right off. Oh, does this mean I'm no longer married?
No.
Well, mine
Well-
was gone already. So.
Oh, okay.
Only if you lose the competition, maybe.
Oh,
You
good
know?
point. So if I want to put this ring back on, I should graciously lose.
True.
I like having you around, Meg. You're going to be a permanent third part of our YouTube channel. All right, so sorry. Back to pottery.
Full speed on your wheel.
Look at that. It's not completely centered.
Our left hand is going to be flat, and we are using, like this.
Okay.
We're using
that's
this part of our palm way back here.
fine. Need more water on that hand.
Always.
It dried out so quickly.
It
It does. Especially because we're outside, I find that things tend to dry out very quickly. Make sure that that side of this fist is on top in the center.
okay.
Yep. Lean in. Relax,
Your hand.
add some more water, and more pressure both hands. Really get in there. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, it's just. Did I
We're
splash
swimming,
you?
we're
No,
swimming.
not yet.
Okay.
Elbow into your belly button.
right.
Feel how the clay is pushing you.
Yes.
You're in charge. Push the clay. Push the clay. Lean forward.
Whoa.
Oh, all right.
I pushed. Oh wait, I got a pedal. I got to stop.
I know, seriously.
You pushed it away.
terrifying.
It's okay.
I did what you told me to.
All right.
Just
One,
collected some
two.
extra fun things.
Haha.
Wow, yeah.
There
oh,
we
look,
go.
it has a thing.
Oh,
It's made in China.
It's made in China. Oh, nice. Now you've definitely lost. Full speed on your wheel.
All right.
We're gonna make sure it's stuck.
Felt like it was stuck.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I
yeah.
see what you did. You kind of like put this outward fan,
little
yeah,
bit.
which helps hold it in better.
Somewhat.
Sort of, I think, just happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, remember, I don't know if you were listening.
I probably
We
wasn't.
don't want we don't want the pressure down here towards our palm. We want to tip that thumb away
That's
from
right,
ourselves.
because we're making a cone.
Exactly. Now that we're stuck and we have a little gumdrop shape,
Woohoo!
we're going to make our cone. And as the clay starts to rise up, follow with your hands.
Like Hailey, I did this in high school, which, thinking about it, it's been almost like 20 years.
It's been way too long, yeah.
I feel really old. But then you say you've been doing this for 15 years.
15 years.
Okay. Did
Yes,
you get your
indeed.
start in
In
school?
college.
In college?
Yeah, in
college.
college.
In college.
I was a scholar in
Yeah.
college. Yeah, I started in college. I was a studio art major, and it was either I could take pottery or ceramics, or I could take found sculpture, which to me sounded a lot like dumpster diving, and I was less
Oh,
interested in that
yeah.
option for sure.
Wow.
Look
Alright.
at your beautiful
Look at
cone.
it.
Lovely
Is that what it's
job.
supposed to do?
It is.
What is it supposed to do?
I did something.
So now we're gonna go back down from our cone, right?
Why do we go up and then back down?
You saw how much water you were using,
Yeah.
right? The clay starts out a little bit stiffer. Okay?
Yeah.
So we want to get it moving and incorporate some of that water into the clay to make it softer and easier to work with.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you were just to try to center that piece without coning, you would have to spend 20 minutes or so just trying to get it with no lumps, no wiggles.
I feel like I just spent 20 minutes doing this though.
Sure, but also this is your first time, right?
Like I said, I did
It
make
really
a
is.
vase or something
Sure.
about the size of hers
Sure.
in art class, but again, 20 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, saying that.
I know.
It's just like the
It's a little
gravitas
painful.
of that
It's a little
number.
painful, yeah.
It is a little painful sometimes to think about that.
Okay. All right. Back to the clay. And
Start all the way at the top, touch the clay, lean forward.
So yours is doing the mushroom thing too.
A little bit.
Okay. So what do I do to prevent that?
So we want to make sure that our hands are best friends.
All right.
So
The best friend thing.
make that
Oh,
friends. Make them
okay.
kiss. Make your hands kiss. I said no ghosting, but apparently
Yeah.
hands kissing is appropriate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Getting
More
this
pressure.
weird, like little.
So that
Aw,
happens
it's so
when
cute.
your top hand is not quite in the perfect center,
Okay.
and it kind of creates that little unicorn horn shooting up in the middle.
That's a
there.
good way to put it.
Yeah,
I don't remember having that on mine.
you didn't.
Is that good?
Beautiful job.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So now we're gonna start to work on the opening of our piece.
The opening of the piece.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to send out invitations? You know, put out the
We
red
already
carpet?
did that. That's
Oh,
why you're here.
Okay. Okay.
We got it.
All right. Sounds good.
So you're also going to brace your forearms on the splash pan. And then you're going to start closer to you and slide forward.
Am I supposed to take clay off?
Not necessarily,
Okay.
but that's one way to do it. Come to the center and start to press straight
There we
down. And you're going until you get about 3/4 of the way through the height of your piece.
That really just started to take off.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. So now that we have the depth determined,
Okay.
we're going to work on the width. And you're just going to pull that wall towards yourself
I feel like I'm using a lot more pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So what's funny is the more pressure I want to do here, the more I press down on the pedal, even though the pedal is like
At full speed.
Yeah.
It's not a car.
It's not.
All right, do you want to take a look at it? Should I make that thicker?
No, that looks great.
Okay. Who's doing better so far?
So far, you guys are on par with each other.
Oh, sure, sure.
Good answer.
I have to be the diplomatic one. Now we are going to completely change our posture. We're just going to kind of have our elbows pinned to our ribs.
Okay.
So think almost like T-Rex arms, right? Hand position is you're going to link your thumbs together. And just like before, we're working at the 3 o'clock. I mean, if you stop now and fly away, she's definitely going to win.
I was just thinking about voting for Pedro and tater tots.
Sure,
and all that
delicious.
stuff from
And
20
Tina.
years ago.
And Tina.
Tina.
You want to be at that 3 o'clock position. Wheel should be
That
about...
feels weird. I feel like I should be on the 9 o'clock position.
Sure. 50% speed on your wheel, so set your speed first. Yep,
All right,
take your foot off the
because
pedal.
I will press hard on that.
Gentle squeeze at the base of the wall. Pull that clay up towards the rim. Relax, come away. Oh my gosh, you guys are great at this.
It's because I showed him how. It's all me.
And you're amazing, babe.
Thanks.
Aw.
It's because I'm demure.
Oh my gosh. See how I throw the pottery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very messy.
You should do that for your Instagram. Follow her on Instagram, by the way. We'll link that down below.
Yeah.
What am I making again?
I think you were going for bowl.
Yeah. Big bowl.
Be real gentle with it.
I want to eat ice cream out of it.
I thought you were going to say ramen.
Ooh. I want to eat ramen out
That's
of
a real big
it. Good
bowl.
choice.
That's not enough clay for that size bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't go any thinner.
Okay.
It is pretty thin. Look at that.
I feel like I'm starting to get close to like your thinness of pottery.
You're pretty close.
Yeah.
You are. You're pretty close.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is strengthen our rim, remove any slip or anything like that. Look at how good this is. My goodness.
know.
The both of you.
Because it's a competition, I'm going
I
to win.
get to decide.
Now you have to think about what shape of bowl you want.
You just gave her a little heart attack.
Okay. Or you can think about a really gentle curve.
I like the gentle curve
Yeah.
idea.
I like those kinds of bowls anyway.
Perfect. That's the easiest one.
Oh.
Okay.
No, pick the hardest.
I mean, could I do that and then just put like a little flare on the top?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And kind of bend
There you go.
the lip out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So I want you to think about that gentle curve, okay? Which means think about it.
Gentle curve.
Which
Okay.
means you need more pressure from the inside. So a little bit of pressure and swoop out and up.
Nice. Look how pretty.
My goodness.
She loves it.
She was about to fall over.
That was great.
So,
do you want to fold that
I
lip
do.
out?
I
Okay.
do.
We are going basically just single fingers
Okay.
and just lean.
Okay.
The body's leaning. I don't know if the bowl is.
It is.
Good.
He's getting there.
Yep, I see it. I see it. He's doing it. Wow, that body really leaned though.
He's not sitting on both of his butt cheeks.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the butt cheeks were there. It was all hit.
You're just throwing your back out. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I think that's
Oh,
it.
that looks really cute.
Beautiful.
Okay,
I love it. I love it.
I think I found my retirement hobby.
You
Okay.
may have, honestly.
This was awesome.
It looks great.
She's gonna hire you.
Yeah, right? I said, you guys are going to end up being the ones to make your own merch here soon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to teach you how to do it.
Yeah, because then you're gonna have to teach us how to do like the appliques and like the stamps
And
and all that.
glazing.
And glazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So do we get to glaze this, or how does that work?
I will have you pick glaze colors before you leave today, and then we will glaze it for you. And because you guys are season pass holders, you'll come back and pick it up.
Yeah.
For anybody else who takes the class, we will mail it to them.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy peasy.
So
grab that wooden knife over there, and you're gonna go in about 1/4 inch. Keep going. Be brave. You can do it.
Be bold, Hunter.
Go on. Keep going.
I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin this beautiful piece of art.
Okay. Relax and
You're
come
like
out.
The
Perfect.
most encouraging voice I've ever
I
heard.
do my best. Turn the wheel off, and then you are done. Yay! You're just gonna take the bat off the wheel, and we're gonna set it over here to the side with Hailey's so that they can dry.
Okay. So I made the bowl. Hailey,
I made a vase thing.
a vase thing.
think.
Who, who do you think did better? I mean, obviously we didn't make the same thing, so take that into consideration.
Honestly, I say you. Like, I love that bowl.
Okay.
It's so cool.
So again, leave a comment down below. While you're doing that, like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and come to Ironworks Pottery and buy some pottery or take a class with Meg and learn how to make your own. But before we sign off, because it sounds like I'm signing off,
It does sound like that, yeah.
we're not.
Oh, we're not.
We're going to quickly talk to Meg just a little bit more, because wait, there's more.
Okay.
I'm gonna have dry hands for days.
Don't worry, I have lotion for you.
Okay.
She's got you covered in every way.
Whoa, whoa. Camera's dropping.
Hello.
If you can't tell, we're having a lot of fun here. You will have a lot of fun
Yeah.
taking a class with Meg.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. Tell you how fun it's going to be.
Where are you?
Do I have clay up there?
Stop moving.
All right. Cool.
Am I good?
You will get messy.
You will? Yeah, in the best
That's
of
a
ways. It was good.
guarantee.
Yeah. So if you're doing this on a fair day, definitely think about that and what costumes you're wearing. And I just realized my ring is still not on my finger, so I cannot forget that before we leave. Where do they need to go if they want to do this class?
To the website. So ironworkspottery.com. You can sign up on the website. It is $125 per person, and I can teach up to 2 people at a time.
And how many classes can you do in a day?
I teach 2 classes a day,
Okay.
one at noon and one at 2, and
Okay.
then we have our demo at 4.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Remember that. And I love that you're adding these new things and that you're growing your little shop down here.
We're doing our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't realize yet, we mentioned it a few times in the video. We partnered with Meg here to create our beautiful mugs here with our Hobbit door, and she redesigned our door a little bit to make it look more elegant and
Better.
Just
Just
better.
better than what I designed originally. So,
Well,
yeah.
It fits the pottery better. That's
Yeah.
It does. It
Yes.
does. Yeah.
but they are
Flow.
flying off the shelves this year, so you are going to be working your fingerprints off.
Yeah.
iron working it.
Iron working it. That's great.
Oh, there was like a cloud of dust that just...
As you clap.
Oh, colors. What colors do we get to pick?
Oh yeah. So you can take a look at the shelves. Anything that has Ironworks Pottery on the bottom is a glaze that I have access to.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because there's been colors that I've wanted to
I
use on our
know.
mugs, but they don't fit our
know.
color scheme. I kind of like this one. This is
I know,
a cool
right?
option.
It's like the galaxy, like the night sky.
Yeah.
I just want to showcase this bowl. Look at it. It has like stitches and everything. And like a little like bloody innards coming out. Oh my goodness.
That's is that yours?
Yeah, that one's one of mine.
Oh, cool. Well, that's really neat.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you walk in here. You just start looking at all these amazing, just artistic. You do stamping. You do all different kinds of things on here, and then it draws you in and go, oh my word, I need one of everything in every color.
I would make you a good deal on one of everything.
Yes.
That sparkly thing is so cool.
Are you still deciding?
Yes.
You've been here for like 20 minutes.
No. You just stop talking.
Oh my word! Look at my shoes.
Oh, look at that.
They got quite
Wow.
the mess on them.
Mine are pretty clean, actually.
Yeah. Well, whose pottery turned out better?
Oh.
Love you. Meg's just back here dying laughing.
So I've decided I'm going to go with this super pretty green, which, do you have a name for it?
Boogeyman.
Oh, right. So it's Boogeyman. Meg actually designed this color. Like, this is...
I did. I took a glaze chemistry class, and this is the glaze that was the result of that class.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
And yeah, I definitely, this is the one I was drawn to, which is what, again?
Cosmic tea dust.
Cosmic Tea Dust.
I like the name.
So, fast forwarding to when we receive our mugs, here they are. Here's what they look like fired. Again, who do you think did better? Leave it in the comments down below. It was definitely me.
It was him.
Good try. It's because you went first. I think if I would have went first, it would have been a different story.
Maybe. Though, I don't know. There's something about your, what is it when you're like making it taller?
Yeah, pulling the wall.
Pulling the wall. Okay. That I struggled on the most, and yours was like almost instant.
Okay.
So you definitely had more of a knack for a large section of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, come and figure out if you have a knack for this.
ooh, yeah.
And until next time,
So long.
farewell.
Namarie. You go like this. it.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, right
Perfect,
in there.
perfect.
Oh, yeah, that is perfect.
Yuck. Drip on me.
I gotta try to touch my camera equipment with this now.
I have towels, I promise.
Yeah, she gave me a towel. I noticed it was already starting to get into your hair.
What?
It comes out, I promise.
No, yeah.
I want to make sure this is still recording. And okay, so looking down, I was thinking my seat was spinning, and I was like gonna go, whoa!
We're still working at that 3 o'clock position.
Ah.
I know. I have lots of
Right,
different
Loki.
examples usually. So.
Oh, yeah. Where am I? What time zone am I in?
You want this back?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so scared.
Good.
I hope I did okay.
Yes.
Cool.
You're just gonna sign off.
So, fast forwarding. And, if you didn't realize, I did decide.
Nope, not that
Not
one.
that one? No.
That one.
This one.
Oh, a second. Let me do that again. Almost forgot this.
Oh my goodness. I
Hey.
completely forgot too.
Well, I can put this back on and be married to you again.
Yeah, would you marry me?
All right.
Is this the right hand?
Yes.
Okay. There you
It's
go.
been 10 years.
Yeah.